Again, seated in the middle of your mat. Come to Sukhasana pose, one ankle in front of the other. Allow your hands to rest on your thighs. And then inhale, bring your shoulders up towards your ears, and exhale, roll them back, and then knit in your ribs, finding a very tall spine. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Bring your palms together, thumbs to sternum in Anjali Mudra. Allow yourself to set a dedication for this day. On an inhale, bring your arms out and up. On an exhale, twist to your left, right hand to left knee, left fingertips behind you. Stay all the way till the end of your next exhale, using fingertips as resistance. Inhale, back to center, arms lift, palms press. Exhale, twist to the right. Same but different. Stay all the way till your end of your next exhale. Inhale, back up to center. Once more on either side, just to the end of that singular breath. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back up to center, and on an exhale, bring your palms back to Anjali Mudra. Bow your head to your heart. Lift up your chin, take your hands to your knees. You're going to take some circles through your hips, so reach to the right, come all the way forward to the left, and then as you exhale, you're going to lean back, arch your spine. Twice more like that. See how much mobility that you can attain right now. Just notice how it is different through each rotation, and then to the left again. Finding 3 full revolutions. All right, and at the end of that third one, come back up to your heightened seat, and we're going to take some seated cow-cat. Inhale, heart forward, shoulder blades. Reach back behind you, look up, exhale, lean back. Inhale, take it forward again. Exhale back. Third time like that. All right, and this time we're gonna find a little bit more dynamic movement. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, lean back, straight spine, lift up, modified boat. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, fist by hips, lean back, modified boat. Third time like that. All right, and then just roll over your hands and knees to tabletop pose. Find some just general movement. And then come back to that traditional tabletop. So you've got hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. 3 cow and cat. Inhale, drop belly, lift up hips and heart, gaze up. Exhale, press your hands and knees, fingertips spread wide, arch your spine, look towards your knees. Inhale, sweep your heart forward. Move your hands like they're dialing away from you. Exhale, press up to cat. Third time like that. Exhale, up to cat. Come back down to neutral. Shift the weight to your right palm, left fingertips lift up. Exhale, slide your left arm underneath you for threading the needle. For more intensity, walk your right hand out and toward the opposite corner of your yoga mat. Pull your right hip crease back. Then walk your hand back to where it was. Press the right palm, left fingertips lift up. Exhale, left hand comes down. Shift the weight to your left palm. Inhale, right fingertips lift up. Exhale. Thread the needle onto your right shoulder, right cheek, and then walk your left fingertips out. And for more intensity, wiggle them over toward the opposite corner of your yoga mat. Left hip draws back. At the end of that last exhalation, walk your left hand back, press the left palm, inhale, right fingertips lift up. Big wide open stretch, hands back down to the mat. Shins parallel to each other, shift your hips back towards your heels. Inhale, rise to your knees, palms lift up, slight back bend. Exhale, bow, modified child's. Inhale, slither your heart forward, belly is down for cat. Cow. Exhale, press up to cat. Shift your hips back to your heels. Inhale, lift up to your knees. Exhale, bow, modified child's. Inhale, belly down, carry it forward for your cow. Exhale, press up through cat and hips back to heels. Last time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, slither forward, belly down. Exhale, press up through your spine. And then come back down to neutral. Tuck your toes, send your hips back towards your heels with those tucked toes. And then lift hips up for your first downward facing dog of this sequence. Lift to your toes, send your heels over to the right. Lift up your toes once again, pivot to your heels to the left. And then return back to center. Inhale, lift your toes, roll to the top of a plank pose. Adjust your stance if you need. On your exhale, chin to chest, lift it up and back. Again, inhale, rise to toes, come to top of plank pose. Exhale, lift up and back. Final time like that. Inhale, rise to toes, carry to top of plank. Exhale, chin to chest, puff up your back, roll it all the way back. Bend your knees, look toward the top of your mat, and then just take several steps to get all the way to the top. Feet are hips with distance. Ragdoll pose, deep, generous bend to your knees. Grasp your elbows. And then release both fingertips down. Keeping that generous bend in your knees. Left palm below your face to the mat. Inhale, right fingertips lift up. Maybe start to straighten the right leg. Exhale, right hand goes where the left was. Inhale, left fingertips come up. Maybe straighten the opposite leg. Release all the way back down. 3 halfway lifts. Inhale, fingertips to shins or the mat. Wave long, deep breath. On an exhale, reach your chest to your thighs. Press your feet down and away from you. Again, inhale, half lift. Exhale, wave it down. Third time, inhale, half lift. Exhale, wave it back down. Take your hands to your hips. Point your elbows up. Roll your shoulder blades on your back. Look forward. Inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, arms alongside your body, Tadasana. Inhale, palms lift, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive. Hinge at your hips, arms are wide. Come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Once again, find resistance. Exhale, fold. Step back to the top of a plank pose. On an exhale, knees up or down, lower through chaturanga, elbows graze your rib cage. Untuck toes, inhale, deep back bend, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over your toes or step over, downward facing dog. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Bend your knees. Step forward the same foot you stepped back with. Forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive. Press through your feet. Reach arms out and up. Palms perhaps press above you. Exhale, hands to heart. Arms alongside your body, Tadasana. Next inhale, arms lift, send your gaze upward. Exhale, dive forward. Hands reach down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step back with the other leg. Back to the top of a plank pose. Knees up or down. Exhale, or to or towards your mat. Untuck toes. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, lift up and back. Downward facing dog. Next inhale, right leg lifts up and back. Bend your knee, open up through your hips. Keep your right shoulder squared with the left. Inhale, re-straighten. 3 times, bring your knee to your nose. Exhale, pull in, shift forward. Inhale, take up space. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, reach up and back. Final time, pull it in and place your foot between your hands towards your right thumb. Drop your left knee down. Inhale, arms come up, Anjaneyasana. Pull right heel toward left knee. Find that scissoring of your thighs. Right hand to right hip crease. Arc over to the right. Inhale, take your arms right back up. Exhale, right hand to the inside of your foot. Inhale, come back to Anjane. Cycle all the way around. Hand to back of thigh. Exhale. Inhale, back to center. Anjaneyasana. Once again, exhale. Right hand comes down. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, cycle all the way around. Inhale, back up toward the ceiling. Exhale, hands placed on either side of front foot. Shift your hips back. Wiggle your hair forward. Flex your toes towards your face. Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, wave your heart forward. Exhale, hinge over. All right, then place a lift up halfway. Place weight to your left palm. Peel your right fingertips up. Your right knee might lose a little bit of its bend. Keep wrapping inner elbow of left arm toward the front. Exhale, take your right hand down. Rebend into the front knee. Pop up your back knee. You're in a low lunge. Pull your right knee to your chest, come all the way up and back to that tripod dog. Then on an inhale, slide the top of plank pose, right leg is lifted. And then if you'd like, chaturanga with a lifted leg, exhale. Both of feet down for the back bend, inhale. Exhale, take it up and back. Downward facing dog. Next inhale, left leg up and back, bend your knee, open up through your hips. Left shoulder is in line with your right. Inhale, re-straighten. 3 times, pull your left knee in towards your nose as you shift forward. Exhale, draw you forward. Inhales back. On that 3rd time, place your foot between your hands toward your left thumb. Drop your right knee down to the mat. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana. Left hand to left hip crease, arc over to the left. And then come right back up. We'll take that little bit of a flow. Exhale, left hand to the inside of your left foot. Inhale back to Anjaneyasana, cycle your arm around to tap the back thigh. Inhale back to center. Once more, exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale back to Anjaneyasana, cycle around, left hand behind thigh. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hands place down. Shift your hips back for your half splits. Wiggle the left foot forward if you need. Flex toes toward face. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hinge forward. Lift up halfway once again, keeping your leg as it is. More weight to your right fingertips or hand, left fingertips. Unravel. Twisting to left. Left hip is drawing back even here. Left hand comes down. Rebend into the front knee. Tuck your back toes to lift up your back knee. Low lunge. You're going to pull your left knee to your chest to come all the way back to a tripod dog. Awesome. And then from here, challenge if you choose to take it. Inhale, slide to the top of plank pose with your left leg lifted. Exhale, lower through chaturanga. Left leg is still lifted. Drop down the foot. Come to tops of feet. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Bend your knees, look towards your hands, and then hop to a seat. Roll onto your back. Legs further away from each other, arms further from your sides, palms up. Let your feet drop out to the sides. Let your legs feel heavy, your belly soft. Feel your heart beating. Notice the temperature on your fingertips and your palms and the backs of your hands. Find some relaxation through your face, your cheeks, your forehead. Eyes closed. Shavasana. Find some movement in your toes and in your fingertips. Reinvite the dedication that you've sent back into your body. Embody it through your movement. Reach your legs out in front of you. Point your toes, reach your arms up above your head. Maybe your low back reaches away from the mat. And then soften in, roll over to your right side. Stay here for several breaths before you make your way to a seated pose. If you'd like, end this class the same way you began, in Sukhasana, hands on thighs. Allow yourself to maintain your alertness while remaining relaxed. On an inhale, reach your arms out and up, palms to press above you. On an exhale, take your thumbs to the space between your eyebrows for clarity of thought, to your lips for clarity of speech, and then down to your heart for clarity of action. Bow your head to your heart. Thank you so much. Namaste.